Hi, this is Bonnie Peggs with you again. Want to share another story with you. Want to share a 911 story this time. You know, I've told you before, I think people believe that 911 is all just trauma and just all those things. And as a person who did 911, I can tell you it was about 85-90% boredom or hilarity and 10 to 15% sheer terror. So I'm going to kind of share with you that 85 to 90% of people who called 911. We had a lady or a gentleman call one day, and he needed assistance, paramedic assistance. And I said, okay, I'm going to switch you over to fire. And he says, I can't move, and the door's locked. And I said, okay, well, police are going to have to come as well. So I am dispatching both the police, because fire department will not knock through a door. Police have to do that. And so as I'm talking to him, and I've called the fire department for them to dispatch fire, and this was during the day. And so when you think about, you've called the fire department, you've called the police department, usually 2 cars respond from the police department. Fire department is sending a fire truck and the ambulance. Sometimes they send a third one. So they're going into this neighborhood. And of course, when there's all these lights flashing and neighbors see police cars, fire engines, everybody comes out to see what's going on. Well, come to find out, as I'm talking to this man, his wife had gone to the store, and he decided to have a close, intimate moment with the vacuum cleaner. And so his intimate moment, he actually engaged the wrong end of the vacuum, and instead of the part where you would typically have the hose that would be sucking up debris on the floor, he had engaged with the other end of the vacuum, and there's blades in there, and it went in to the protrusion he had engaged in the vacuum. So he turned it off quick, but he is stuck in the vacuum. Well, the paramedics get there, and the man is obviously in extreme pain, and they tell him that they can't remove anything, that they're going to have to take him to the hospital. He's going, oh no, please, please, please. And they said, we're sorry, sir, your body has been penetrated with sharp objects. We cannot remove those sharp objects. That has to be done by a physician. They start an IV. They load him on the stretcher. He's flat on his back on the stretcher, and they put a sheet over the top of him, and he's laying on the stretcher, and this vacuum, which was a canister type vacuum, was sticking up probably 2 feet at his groin area with the sheet over it as they're rolling him out the front door, and all the neighbors standing there watching this stretcher roll by with this vacuum covered, that 2 feet of vacuum. And so as 911, you can only picture this. You can only imagine. You know that paramedics are doing everything they can. They're being very professional, but it was just one of those moments that you just are going, truth is funnier than fiction. So that was one of those 911 stories that I think will linger. I can't think of a particular quote that I can give with that one, other than to say, you know, when we come together as human beings and ask the Lord's blessings on us, sometimes we don't really listen to what those should be. So I hope that you have riches and blessings in your life, and know that I just enjoy so much your comments, that you let me know that you like these moments, and please send me an email. It's bonnie.peggs@outlook.com. Love to hear from you. Know that I just am enjoying this immensely. This is Bonnie Peggs saying, have a blessed day.